Hello. Sorry, my nasally voice gets in the way of this recording. I am currently suffering from a cold, so we will, you know, we'll deal with that when it gets to it. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are. Currently, it is, I think, 60 degrees where I am, so that's fun. Just hopped on because, figured I should probably try to push myself to talk more. So this is what this is. And we're going to be talking about drama. My favorite. Not really, but it's always fun. This is Springtrap, the movie version. I am trying to draw him without reference. I actually did get to see the movie on the 27th of October, so it was really good. I don't fully understand like most of the movie, but just the experience of actually seeing it after all these years, it brought a smile to my face, and I think that happened for a lot of FNAF fans, so I think that's cool. But off that topic, the main thing today is the fact that Miss Colleen Ballenger, however you say it, has come back to the internet. And I haven't watched the video that she put out. I haven't looked at it yet. I don't think I'll look at it through her channel because generally I don't support pedophiles, but we'll go with that. Or she's not technically a pedophile legally, allegedly. Don't sue me, please. I don't think she'll ever see this, so I think I'm fine. But you know, just the fact that she probably gave a half-ass apology for literally grooming children, and people are going to take that as gospel, be like, oh, she apologized, it's fine. It's actually disgusting. And I don't understand. Well, I guess I kind of understand. I was a Shane Dawson fan before everything in 2020 happened. And when I saw that video, I didn't really know anything that he'd done. So, I thought that was an okay apology without, knowing that he literally did things with this cat. But we won't talk about. God, it's on the wrong fucking layer. If I cough and stuff, I am sorry because I am still a bit sick. Like that. But I do get it. It's the fact that a lot of older people, did watch Colleen Ballenger and kind of not grow up with her, but grew up alongside her. People that are her age that got to see her children grow through, the means of a family channel. Or that was her sister, not her. I don't really think. I know she did like show her children, but I'm not sure if she had a full-on family channel or what. But they got to see her children grow. They got to see her career kind of take off. And for a lot of people, that you have a connection with that person just through that basis alone. And for a lot of people, when the stuff with Shane Dawson came out, a lot of his audience was floored, pissed off. The newer audience that came for his documentaries and stuff, they were all pissed off. They all left. But the people that were there when all that content was being made, all the racist and like flat out creepy content, they grew up with it. Maybe not grew up with it, but they grew up alongside it. And this isn't to defend these people. I hate Shane Dawson and Colleen Ballenger, but I can understand why some of their audience still believes that, there's nothing wrong with it, even though there wildly is. And some of their audience just literally hasn't bothered to look up the evidence. And they'll, go on fucking Colleen Ballenger, Adam McIntyre's channel, and, trash him, saying, oh, you're lying about Colleen Ballenger. She didn't do this to you. She didn't. Like, little bit of research, guys. Literally watch the documentary that Swoop made on it, and you will understand. It's not that hard, and a lot of people, don't have time to watch those documentaries. I understand. A lot of people, work, do things, and stuff like that. You have, you know, 20-minute videos just kind of explaining the entire situation. You have all these things, and yet you still decide to support this person. I don't think that is you know, an excuse, but it can be a reason on why people still support her. They just don't know. They feel attached to her. God damn it. They, or hell, maybe they see nothing wrong with her actions. I think those people need some time away. So does Colleen Ballenger, but I think they all just need to get off the internet for a bit. But no, she did come back right before her channel was about to be demonetized. But she came back. People will take her story as gospel and roll with it. And the best we can do is continue to talk about it and make sure that people don't forget what she did to these children. And it's like, even if you take Adam McIntyre out of the equation, a lot of people don't like him for some reason. I fucking love him. I love you, Adam. But, God damn it. Oh, if you take him out of the situation, you have people like Oliver, Becky. I sadly forget the rest of their names. Oliver had to deal with Trent Ballenger, Colleen Ballenger's brother, and that was a very creepy relationship. Becky, she went to a show and had her, she was exposed on stage, basically, by Colleen, and had her body made fun of by the people at the show. And she was, catcalled in the street afterwards. She didn't feel safe walking back to her car. And she was 16. Like, you take his story away. Do whatever you want with it. You have children here that are, I'm doing hand movements around my living room, and it's blocking me from actually drawing him. I'm sorry. But no, you take those people out of the equation, or you take Adam out of the equation, and you still have so many people, so many children, not like adults, children, literal children, that have stories with these people. And I don't understand how people can't, like, I don't understand, but I get how you could not like Adam McIntyre, whatever, I don't agree with you, but, that can happen. But when you have more than 6 people saying, hey, this person is not a good person, so, like, they shouldn't have a platform, and people still don't believe that, I don't get that. I don't get how people can still support that with all these quote-unquote allegations, even though there's so much evidence showing that they're not allegations, but I digress. And there will always be people that think that what she did was okay, and there will always be people who think that Adam should stop talking about it, which I don't think he should, because it's his life. It's something that happened to him. It's not like, oh, this is just boring content. No. This happened, and it greatly affected a child. Like, he wasn't 18 in January of 2020 when everything happened. He wasn't fucking 18 yet. He was still a child. I don't know the laws of, like, age of, what you're legally considered adult in Ireland, but where Colleen Ballenger lived in the United States, Adam McIntyre was still a child when all that happened, and he was fucking dogged on the internet because of her. Well, because of Cody Tyler, but she didn't do anything to stop it, so she's part of the problem. And you have all these adults making fun of these kids, or telling people that these kids are lying about them, are manipulating them. It's like, no. They're kids, They're not, like, you had a 30-year-old woman saying a 17-year-old was manipulating her into doing things, and manipulating her into, like, posting shit, saying shit. No, she was doing it, and because she had a bigger audience, he suffered. That's just the truth. He got dogpiled on because she had the reach to do it. You know, if she was a normal woman, if she was just an everyday like soccer mom that got caught doing this shit, she'd be in prison. Just straight up in prison. But no, because she has an audience, because she has money, because she has all these things, she's still on the street and people are still following her because I don't know why actually. She's not entertaining. She's not funny. She's barely a comedian because all she makes are like fucking jokes about sexual content for children, by the way. Sexual jokes and children should never mix, and yet she mixed them perfectly for years. Like over a decade. And just no consequences. She had to leave for about five and a half months, but no consequences to her actions. Maybe there's stuff happening behind the scenes, maybe there isn't. Sorry for the little cut in time. My brother came in and it scared me, so I stopped the recording. Just gotta start this so I can actually record my screen. There we go. So where was I? Oh yeah, she just has no consequences for her actions, even though she ruined a child. She damn near ruined her child's life. But no one cares about that. All people want is for whatever reason to support her. She's not funny. She's not creative. Hell, she barely makes original content. Everyone can make a sexual joke once in a while. You know, not usually for children, but yeah. That's the thing. I also don't understand. Her content was for children. It wasn't for preteens. Wasn't for adults. It was for children. That was her demographic. Whether she liked it or not, children watched her content. Maybe she didn't want children to be her demographic. But that was the card she was dealt, and she just kept trucking. She kept saying, oh, my audience are the adults in this situation. I'm making it funny for them. You didn't make any jokes for children at all. If you wanted it to be an act for adults, then by all means, make a show for adults. Don't make books for children. Make books for adults. Don't make a channel for children. Make a channel for adults. And if you see that your content is primarily children, you can't really use those statistics on YouTube because children lie about their ages. If you want to make content for adults, by all means, but don't market it towards children. She and Shane Dawson and all the other fucks are marketed towards children. And that's what's wrong with them. It's not that, well, there's a lot of things wrong with them, but that is one of the main ones. They aren't for adults, they are marketed towards children. I don't know what else to say. My voice is disgusting. I am so sorry. I had to listen to a recording back so I could, find where my track was. And I just sound so nasally, so I am sorry. But if you made it this far, thank you. Genuinely thank you. I have a lot of fright when it comes to talking like this. And the fact that, maybe I can make someone's day with what I say. Maybe I can entertain someone just a little bit more than what they were before. And the thought of that makes me happy. So, whoever's watching this, thank you. And if you're a fan of these people and you don't like what I'm saying, that's okay too. You are allowed to have an opinion, and I'm not going to sit here and say what your opinion should be. This is all my opinion. This is all the opinion that I've made upon my watching and, going along with all this stuff. So, if you have a differing opinion, leave it in the comments. Maybe we can have a conversation and, find a middle ground. And, if you want to kick and scream, I'll fight with you too. I don't mind throwing some hands in the comments. I'm not be a bigger person. If I need to, I will scream at someone over the internet. And in real life. So, whichever you want to do, we can have a peaceful conversation, or we can butt heads. Whichever one you want to do, I do not care. Because I am all for a good conversation. I think that will be it today, because I've been rambling, and my points probably don't make that much sense, because I am sick. So, I do apologize. And, if nothing else, my god, things just love interrupting me today. Sorry about that. But if, sorry about that. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope wherever you are, the sun is shining, it's raining, it's snowing, whatever you want the weather to be. Boys, girls, all those in between and out of it, have a lovely day, and I love each and every one of you.